How's it going today, guys? GAME-O-HOLIC here with another Retro Modern Pickups video. Now, boxes, bags, they're all a thing. Not anymore today. We're going the loose route. So let's see. What did we pick up today? So today we got a weird jumble of stuff. I'm not going to lie to you. We're going to start off with another demo disc. This one is complete in its packaging, and that's Interactive CD Volume 7. As if you guys have heard in previous videos, I am trying to get my hands on a lot of the original PlayStation, Dreamcast, Xbox demo discs to do a video eventually. So I got this as part of a deal, which I will reveal the price at the end that I picked everything up for in that deal. A lot of these games, you gotta understand that they didn't have certain things in the final game, so that's why it's good to pick up these demo discs. This was interesting. For the PS4, the Pinball Arcade Season 2, loose for PlayStation. Now this game roughly goes for around 20 bucks, and this is the European version because it was only released physically in Europe. So the Pinball Arcade Season 2 is just a jumble of all these old school tabletop pinball games. There is a Season 1. This particular one did only come out overseas. I do want to try this out. It looks interesting. All tabletop pinball games are usually pretty interesting, so I'm not going to complain, again, for the price I got it for. Next up on the list for PlayStation 1. I wanted this complete, but I got it loose and I'm okay with it. And that's Darkstone. So Darkstone is a game that has been on one of my lists for a while. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I would have rather much have had it, you know, complete in box. I didn't realize that I actually had this for PC. I thought it only was a PlayStation game, but this is what happens sometimes when you buy lots or a jumble of stuff and you log it and forget about it for 5 years. You don't remember what you have. So, also adding to the list, this is complete in its packaging yet again, and I mean it is complete. That is PlayStation Underground Volume 2, Issue number 4 for the PlayStation. So once again, these demos are discs that you want. This particular one still has all its original inserts, which is fantastic. You've basically got, you got some NFL games like Blitz and Game Day, Crash Bandicoot Warped, but like Brave Fencer, Musashi, and Tomb Raider. This is really cool to have this complete in box like this. Because these really didn't come out in any other form of the way, like big boxes, so this was good to have. And then we also have the Take Immediate Action demo disc. Now, this was pretty cool to actually get my hands on, because this is one of the first couple of demo discs that actually came out that I remember as a kid. So this has quite a few demos on it. I just don't remember a lot of them off the top of my head. Once again, I will let a video say what I got in some of these, so don't shoot me for not knowing what's exactly on it. I'm here to tell you guys what I paid for it, not to tell you what's on it. You can do your own research. Again, that's all part of that deal. And also a part of that deal, I finally have my first complete in-box Sega Master System game. And I don't own the Sega Master System. I have a controller, I now have a game, but I don't have the friggin' console. But that is Great Baseball, the Mega cartridge. Now, again, I don't know a lot about the Sega Master System games, as I never owned it as a kid. I have played some of the games basically on emulation and stuff like that, but other than that, I couldn't tell you anything. It's your average baseball game, so that's about as far as I can tell you, but hey, complete in box, when do you see a console this old games complete in box? And for the price I got it for. And the final game as a part of that bundle is RBI Baseball 93 for the Sega Genesis complete in box. Now, I love the old school RBI Baseball games. I have most of them for the Genesis complete in box, which is why I picked this one up. I was very surprised that I didn't have it. So now that I'm seeing that there were supposed to be Topps cards that came with this game, they're not in here, but, you know, again, for a game that's around 30 to 35 years old, I'm not going to complain. But, again, all those games I just picked up right around there was just under $20, so I definitely can't complain. Now, the final three things we're going to add to the list, these are good games to add to the list, but a little weird how I picked them up. The first one for the Xbox One is Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. So now, you know, of course, everybody wants to own all the Call of Duty games. The interesting about this one was I sat there and I contemplated for around 20 minutes whether to pick this game up. I only picked it up for around $3, which is obviously an outstanding price. Game goes for around $15 or $20 now. But apparently there was a difference between the Xbox 360 version and the remaster that came out. Something about the story being told by somebody else in the game. I don't know how entirely true that is. Sound off in the comments below and let me know. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I don't really follow the Call of Duty games yet per se. I'm one of those guys who likes to pick up games now and play them 20 years from now, which is why, because I knew I was missing it. It wasn't on my list, so that's why I picked this one up. Second to last game to add to the list, complete in box, and it's beautiful, and that is Blood Rain 2. Now, the Blood Rain games are by Majesco. It's a pretty good company, and, you know, I like the friggin' games that they've made back in the day and even now. Blood Rain, basically, you know, based off of the movie, etc., etc., or the movie was a game, I don't really know. I'm not going to claim to know what it is. But when my buddy owned a modded OG Xbox, this was one of the games he had on that Xbox. And this was pretty interesting. And I went to an overpriced retro game store to get Blood Rain 2. I just happened to see it sitting on the shelf for around $10. Which it was under market value, so I was very, very surprised that I caught it for this price, because I never usually buy from that store, so I'll take it for what it is. And the final game we're going to add to the list, I wanted this, I really wanted this game in box for a long time, a physical version. I had it digitally, and just couldn't find it physical for a decent price, but now I have it, and that is Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Now, I am so happy to play this. This is the better, definitive version. Iron Man, Wolverine, Captain America, Ryu, Dante. You got an amazing array of characters in this version of the game. I'm not 100% sure if this is backwards compatible, but I still have my 360 hooked up, if you guys haven't noticed watching my videos. This was an outstanding addition to add to the collection, as I love the Marvel vs. Capcom games, except for one, Infinite. And this is just great. And for $3, holy crap, I am not going to complain. Thanks again, guys, for tuning into yet another Retro Modern Pickups videos. If you guys like this video, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Do what you gotta do. We're en route to get 400, 500, 1,000 subscribers. You know, I love my community. I love the guys that do watch me all the time, and I want to show my appreciation right now in this video, and thank you very much for still watching. As always, guys, you know where to find me on all the different social media platforms, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Discord, if TikTok's still a thing at this point. And then, you know, subscribe to the show at the GAME-O-HOLIC'S show on YouTube. And as always, guys, you know the deal. Stay retro.